Live this time, guys. Hi. I swear this isn't an empty room. Hi, guys. Hi. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Everyone can hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, ma'am. Do you have any work for Jacob Leha? Mommy's here to pick up work.
Oh, I'd have to email later. I'm in the middle of class.
I'm sorry?
I'd have to email later. I'm in the middle of class.
Okay,
Sorry.
Mommy's here. I think Miss Emma had sent the email yesterday.
Yes, ma'am. I haven't gotten a chance to go to it. Can you ask her to give me her email address and I'll email it to her directly?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, mute. You're gonna have to mute it. Sorry, we're watching streaming here, so that way the visuals are easier for people to see on their personal devices. All right, set this thing to the side for me for now, and let's look at just the blank sheet of paper. Okay. Getting to my comments. All right. Let's review as I throw my pen everywhere, let's review the formulas that we've already done so far. Okay, so you guys saw the formula charts. We busted those out, and we're just kind of going through these, and we're going to draw the shapes. Okay, that's where we're going to start. All right, first shape is the triangle. What does a triangle look like? Like three-sided thing? Okay, lovely. And what's the formula for area of a triangle?
Base time.
Yeah, it's going to have a base times height.
Times half.
Times half or divided by 2. They do the exact same thing. Nice. All right. My formula chart then says next a parallelogram. It also says or rectangle. Rectangle. Parallelogram is going to look like that, kind of slanty. Rectangle is going to look like this with a right angle. What's the formula for area of a parallelogram or rectangle? Base times height. Good. Next up, we have the rhombus. But the rhombus shares its formula with a kite. So let's draw a rhombus right here. The rhombus is going to look kind of like a diamond. And then a kite is going to look like the thing that you go and you fly on the weekends. I don't do it very well. My kite always hits the ground. What's the formula for area of a kite?
Half times the diagonal 1 and diagonal 2.
Half times diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. That's a 1, not an I. I know I put a dot, I'm sorry. So remember that this is diagonal 1 and this is diagonal 2. Next up, we have the trapezoid. Trapezoid can look like the Pizza Hut logo, or it can look like a rectangle that had one of its corners chopped off. What's the formula for area of a trapezoid?
1/2 times base 1 plus base 2 times the height.
Okay. Now, my concern is she said, and you didn't say anything wrong, okay? But she said 1/2 base 1 plus base 2.
Or half.
Or half. No, it's fine.
Oh.
1/2 or half, that's fine. That's not my concern. She said half times base 1 plus base 2 times height. And I put in the parentheses and she didn't say them. Okay? So she didn't say them, but I knew they were there, so I put them in. I've heard some people say that this formula goes 1/2 parentheses, and they say there's parentheses, and it kind of loses this feeling of what's actually happening. So let's say this formula a slightly different way when we're saying it out loud. Area is 1/2 the bases added times the height. So 1/2 times the bases added times the height. Okay? And that bases added tells you, yes, we're adding base 1 and base 2, but we're also going to put them in parentheses because we want to do that addition thing first. Fair enough? All right. My formula chart has something like polygon written on it, but we're going to skip it for now. We're going to do circle. We'll do area of polygons next week. What's the formula for area of a circle?
Pi times the radius squared.
Pi times the radius squared. Lovely. Here are all of the formulas that we've worked on for the past week. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's do something called composite figures. Composite figure is just a shape that's made up of a bunch of other shapes. All right, so what shape do you want to start with? A circle? Okay, so we'll draw a circle. We're going to start with a circle. Very good. Now we're going to add or take away something from the circle. What should we get rid of? Or what should we add onto the circle? What's the next shape we should use? A triangle? Okay. Where do you want to put the triangle? It doesn't matter. Let's do this. Let's take this and we're going to put it here. And then let's put the triangle like this. Okay, so it's like an ice cream cone fell over. That's yummy, right? Okay, let's add a rectangle somewhere. Where should we put the rectangle? Maybe right here. Let's stick the rectangle like this. So now our ice cream cone is sitting on a very lopsided looking box. But I'm going to put some markers there to say that this is supposed to be a rectangle. All right, so I've used a circle, I've used a triangle, I've used a rectangle. Let's do a rhombus. Let's put a rhombus right here. All right, we got a rhombus sitting there. And let's get a trapezoid. Where should we stick a trapezoid? How about here? All right, let's stick a trapezoid right there. That is an ugly looking shape, man. It's busy. But that's okay because all we're going to need to do is find the area of this thing. That's it, right? No big deal. But ladies, we know that we created this shape out of a bunch of other shapes, right? Which means we can find the area of this shape by using the areas of all the little shapes that we used to make it. Okay? I'm going to ignore this bit of the circle in here, and I'm going to call that bit of the circle part of this triangle. So let's start with the triangle. Okay? All right. So tell me again, what is the formula for the area of a triangle?
Half times base times height.
1/2 times the base times the height. Good. What is, oh, we need some numbers, don't we? All right. Start giving me some numbers.
7.
7. 4. You said 5? More numbers? I heard 8. More numbers? 13. 20. And what was it? 55. Totally not drawn to scale. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that 55. Let me put the 55 here. Hang on, because I want this to work. And let's put a 2 right here. A 4. I'm going to put a 4 right here. All right, that doesn't hurt my brain quite so much. Oh, sorry, somebody asked for paper and I tried to very slyly hand it and that didn't work. All right, so we're finding the area of this triangle. We need the base and the height. So what was the base of this triangle? 4, because that's the of this entire circle. So base is 4 and the height? 7. All right, so in your calculators, there's probably some scattered throughout the room, or you can use your favorite calculator app on your phones. Let's do 1 or 2 decimal places. 14. All right, so the area of that triangle is 14. All right, let's find the area of what's next. What shape do you want to find the area of next? Your choice. Doesn't matter. Pick a shape. Awesome. Which shape?
Circle.
The circle. All right, but the half circle, right? Which means we're going to have to take the area of the circle and divide it in half. All right, so I'm going to do that over here. So area of the circle is, what's the formula for area of a circle?
Pi times radius.
Pi times the radius squared. What is the radius of this circle?
2.
2, half of 4. All right, with your calculators, give me maybe 2 or 3 decimal places.
57.
67. There was some rounding going on, yes? Okay. Next shape.
Rectangle.
Rectangle. This thing. That does not look like a rectangle, but we're going to go with it. All right, area of the rectangle. What's formula for area of a rectangle?
Base times height.
Base times height. What's the base of this rectangle?
5.
5
Times 8.
times 8,
Which is 40.
which is 40. Okay, I want to come back up to the circle for a second. Because I just remembered something.
Oh yeah, we have to divide it by 2.
Yeah, we got to divide it by 2. Because this is the area of the entire circle. I only want half the circle. $6.29. And I had like 3 people reading that number off all at the same time very quietly, in case you didn't hear it on the stream. So that's why I didn't ask for confirmation. So good job, you guys. Calculating all at the same time. Love it. Okay. We have 2 more shapes. Which one do you want to do next?
Trapezoid.
The trapezoid. Okay. I'm going to bring back one of those numbers from earlier. I just realized I didn't have enough. All right. Trapezoid. Area of a trapezoid is?
Half times base 1 plus base 2 times height.
All right. Remember to clean that up a little bit. We want to do 1/2 times the bases added times the height. You didn't say anything wrong. Okay. Just making that clear. You weren't incorrect. We're just trying to find a way to make it a little more concise. All right. What's the value of base 1? 55. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one of the bases you use.
13. So it's 136, I guess.
136.
If I'm wrong.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. Someone else confirm he's not sure if he punched in the right numbers. So double check in your calculators, please.
No, it's 136.
It's 136? Okay. And next up, the rhombus. What's the formula for area of a rhombus?
1/2 times 2.
1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. I have diagonal 1 listed as 20, diagonal 2 listed as 8.
That's 80.
80?
I guess.
Okay, he says he guesses. He wants a double check. 1/2 times 20 times 8.
It's
80. Waiting for confirmation somewhere else?
Yeah.
I've got another number. All right.
20 times.
1/2 is 10
160
times.
and then,
There it is. Wait, but I don't have the area of the entire figure yet. I just have area of different pieces. What should I do?
add them all together.
Yeah, add them up. All right, so the area of the total. I'm going to write this all out while you calculate. Area of the total is the area of that half circle plus the area of the triangle plus the area of the rectangle plus the area of the rhombus plus the area of the trapezoid. Of course, it can be in any order. When you have a number, shout it out.
$276.29.
276.29.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay, I got another yes on that number. Got another one. And a third. All right.
276. It says 270.
Oh, 276. Oops, sorry about that. La sorda noia. If I don't hear, I'm just going to start making up numbers. Sorry. Thank you. 276.29. Great. That's it. That's like all there is to this. Easy enough?
Yes.
All right. Let's look at the homework assignment real quick. Because I feel like number 9 might confuse you. Mostly because that big shape
Yeah.
is a hexagon. And I haven't told you how to find a hexagon.
But I mean, it's divided into.
It's 2 trapezoids.
Yeah, and then it's a triangle.
All right, but if I think of it as 2 trapezoids, I can find the area of a trapezoid.
And then half a circle.
And then each trapezoid is half a circle taken out of it. And then it's duplicated down here, so I just divide by 2, or excuse me, multiply by 2.
It's a whole.
And I'm done. Great, let's do it. All right, so we're going to find the area of this trapezoid first. All right, so the area of a trapezoid. Formula for area of a trapezoid?
1/2 times P1
The base is added.
The base
together
is added.
times the height.
times a half.
Beautiful. What is the value of base 1?
Doesn't matter.
8.
It's 8 or 16.
And the other base is 16. And the height? 7. Gorgeous. In your calculators, the area of one trapezoid is?
84.
84? All right. And now we need the area of the circle, this piece right here, because that's a void that we want to get rid of. But I only have formula for area of a circle. I don't have formula for area of a half circle.
Just divide by 2.
Divided by 2.
So we're going to divide this by 2 when we're done. All right, good. What's the radius of this half circle? 4. Very nice. All right, using your calculators, what number should I put?
50.27.
How much?
50.27.
50.27. All right, so then the area of my whacked out shape,
Oh, wait, divided by 2, right?
yeah, oh yeah, divided by 2.
Sorry.
It's okay.
25.13.
25.13. Sorry, had to divide by 2. Sorry. All right, so the area of my whacked out shape is the area of the trapezoid minus the area of that half circle. So 84 minus 25.13, whatever that number is.
58.87.
58.87? But I have 2 of those cracked out shapes, don't I? So then I'm going to take this and multiply it by 2.
117.74.
Because I got 2 of them. Yes? That's right. You want to look at number 10 when you guys are done? Okay, there's number 10. That's another weird shape. All right, let me zoom in on number 10. Let's see if we can't get some more detail. Are there any smaller shapes in here that are easier for us to handle? Do I see any other shapes in here that I could deal with?
Square.
Okay, there's a square. Where's the square?
Like
Yeah.
the-
Like here?
Yeah. And then, yeah.
Okay, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5. But then I have all these other little pieces and they're harder to deal with. So maybe let's make the pieces just a little bit bigger than that. Make.
One trapezoid, two trapezoid, three trapezoids, four.
Okay, so you're talking triangles. So what if I look this way?
Hello?
Yes?
Can you please send Michael Mireles to the office at your convenience?
I don't have that student.
Oh, you don't have that student?
No.
Okay,
Thank you. Look, I got a triangle right there. All right. What's the formula for the area of this triangle?
1/2 times.
1/2 base times height. So what's the base of this triangle?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's the height of this triangle? 90 degrees to the base? 2. Which leaves us with this thing up here. Another triangle. What's the formula for the area of this triangle?
The same thing.
The exact same thing. What's the base of that triangle?
6.
Also 6. What's the height of that triangle?
1, 2.
2. Because if I look right here, here's where I have a line 90 degrees to the base that goes to the other corner. That's the height.
So it's 6.
It's also 6. So the area of the entire figure is?
12.
And we done.
Probably forget this part.
Easy enough, guys? All right, thanks for tuning in. Oh, I have a former student saying hi on the stream. Hello. We're cutting out now already. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.